Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose's back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. As I back up a little bit. All right. Word is born, love is love. Like, comment, subscribe, and do all the above. And if you ain't doing anything today, follow my Instagram. RugerRose23 is the place to be. All right. Our third and final prediction video is going down right now. Because this weekend, starting tomorrow, we got a huge weekend. 3-show weekend. Of course, starting with Saturday, which again is tomorrow. Night of Champions at 1 o'clock Eastern time, 5 p.m. Pacific. I almost said specific. Pacific time. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, Sunday is going to be, I think, a first time ever where we're going to have an NXT show and an AEW show both at the same time, which will be a NXT Battleground, which is Sunday night at 8. And the show that we're talking about today, AEW Double or Nothing, Sunday night at 8. So, just a couple things going down. But we're going to talk about All Elite Wrestling. Double or Nothing. It's been a while since we actually had talked about an AEW show. Last time we talked about Full Gear last year. And we didn't get to talk about Revolution this year. So I guess we owe it to the people. Even though not many people talk about it. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right. 10 matches. About the shortest pay-per-view I've ever seen for AEW. And I can call it a pay-per-view, so I feel comfortable about it. But it is what it is. All right, let's hop into this. All right, first match we're going to talk about is the House of Black. Malachi Black, Brody King, Buddy Matthews will defend their AEW Trios Championships against Daddy Ass, Billy Gunn, and the Acclaim. Okay. Pretty straightforward. And as you know, it will be under the House of Black rules. Which means, if you've been living under a rock lately, House of Black have started their House of Black rules for the Trio Championships. First and foremost, anybody could be a trio. You can literally put 3 people together and it could be a trio. That's fine. But it's 20-second countouts, no rope breaks, DQs are enforced, and dealer's choice, which means it's up to them. So we'll see what the Acclaimed choose to do. But it doesn't matter what they choose to do because the House of Black always wins. Is that not what it is? The House of Black always wins. House of Black wins. Should be a very good match. That's all we got. I got to go a little faster this because against 10 matches, I probably got to explain a lot of it. So it is what it is. All right. Ethan Page and the Gun Club, the Guns, versus Matt and Jeff Hardy. And they sent in Hook. 6-man tag team match where if the Hardys and Hook win, then they stake claim to Ethan Page's contract. That should be interesting if the Hardys and Hook win. I kind of actually do have the Hardys and Hook winning. I have them winning. It's going to be interesting what Matt has Ethan Page doing or what Jeff has Ethan Page doing. However they want to do it, it's going to be interesting how they going to have that. But I got, I just said it. I got the Hardys and Hook winning. Simplistic as that. All right. Next match, and I got to pull out my other phone for this, is the 21 Blackjack Casino Battle Royale. All competitors have been named. So it will be Mr. Orange Cassidy defending his international championship versus we got the Butcher and the Blade. We got Dustin Rhodes. We got Keith Lee. We got Bandito. We got how you say his name? Dralistico. That's how you say it. We got the best friends, Chuck Taylor and Trent Beretta. We got Kip Sabian. We got a Bullet Club Gold, Jay White, Switchblade, Jay White, Juice Robinson, and my boy Absolute Ricky Starks. We got the ROH World Tag Team Champions, Penta and Phoenix, Lucha Bros. We got Big Bill, Lee Moriarty, Tony Nese, Ari Daivari, ROH World 6-Man Tag Team Champion, The Machine, Brian Cage, and my boy Swerve Strickland. All right. So, with that being said, I got Orange Cassidy winning because again, I really don't see anybody else. Oh, I'm sorry. I think Powerhouse Hobbs in that, right? Actually, I didn't. Let me count this real quick. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. That's actually 22. You know what? That's actually 22. You know what? I'm going from this point. I'm going from this point. Again, I got Orange Cassidy winning. I really don't see another. I don't have another winner. Orange Cassidy's just been so hot and so on fire that I was just like, damn, dude. At what point do you take this title from him? I would think this would be one of those ways where you do take the title from him, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know how they want to do it, but I got Orange Cassidy winning for the most part. Yeah, I got Orange Cassidy winning for the most part. That's all I got. Let's see. Far as we know, the AEW Women's World Championship is going to be on the line. Jamie Hayter versus Toni Storm. Jamie Hayter, well, not supposedly. She did suffer a horrific injury to her shoulder. That's why she hasn't been in action lately. I don't know if it's still. I don't know if this match is still happening. I don't know if it's still going down. We'll see. I guess when the buying starts, they'll kind of give us all the information that we need. That okay, this match is not happening. Jamie Hayter can't compete. You know, things like that. Then we'll just do what we do with the information. You know what I'm saying? But if the match were to happen, I got Jamie Hayter winning. I don't know how severe this injury is. Maybe she has to relinquish the title. But yet knowing AEW, they don't believe in the 30-day rule. They don't believe in it. They will have people holding that title for months while being hurt. Because Lord knows I don't want to do that whole interim champion thing again. I swear to God, I hate that interim champion thing. I do. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what's up. Yeah, that's all I got with that one. Jade Cargill, Taya Valkyrie, TBS Championship. Is this Sunday the night where Jade Cargill finally takes the L? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. Be cool if it. I mean, it'd be interesting if it does. But that means this might be Jade Cargill's best match of her career if she loses. And that's what's the crazy part about it. I feel like if she loses, the match that she had will be the best match of her career so far. 60-0. 60-0. It might be time. Actually, it might be. It is time. It's time to let it go. It's time to cut the cord. It's time to let it be free because honestly, her streak and her being TBS champion has run its course. It has. Because there's no stories behind anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying treat it like it's the Undertaker streak, WrestleMania streak, or whatever the case is, but give it something. You know what I'm saying? Jade Cargill, when you look at Jade Cargill, that's money. Like, you look at Jade Cargill, she's money. Off the grip, she is money. Like, I look at that woman like, man, she's the future. That's a fact. But when you have nothing behind her, No stories, nothing. She's been a TBS champion for all this time, for months. I think about a year now, right? A year and change at this point. No stories, nothing. Nobody's going to get that title. You have nothing behind it. This is probably the closest thing to a story you've had in a while. Like, I think the last thing Jay was involved in terms of a story was her and Nyla Rose. And even that was kind of stupid in a way. But at least it was something. You know what I'm saying? So now you kind of have to... Now it's like, okay, either you make something with this title or it's got to go. But I don't know, bro. Gun to my head, who wins? I guess Jay Cargill becomes 61-0. I don't know. Again, gun to my head. That's about as far as I'm going. that's about as far as I'm going. I got Jay retaining. That's what it is. Again, I don't really care. So it is what it is. All right. The AEW Tag Team titles on the line. FTR. Cash Wheeler and Dax Hardwood defend against Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett, with Mark Briscoe as the special guest referee. First of all, I never actually said it, and I know I may have. I don't remember if I have. But rest in peace to Jay Briscoe, man. I see Mark Briscoe, and I'm happy for him, but I'm sad for him at the same time. Because it's like, damn, his brother should be here too, and it sucks. But I'm glad he's involved in something in AEW. They owe him that much. Well, AEW doesn't really owe him, but you get what I'm saying. So he is involved in a friendship triangle, right? With Jay Lethal, who is like his guy, his best friend, and Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler, who are legit probably at this point his blood brothers, because last year they went to war, and I mean a bloody war last year. So I think this should be an okay match. Don't see nothing really crazy going on here. Maybe some speculation. You saw on Dynamite that Briscoe was mad at Dax Harwood because Dax Harwood gave him a power driver 2 weeks ago, even though he was 3 weeks ago at this point. But he was blinded, so he didn't really see what was going on. He thought he was power driving either Jarrett, Lethal, not Satman saying, or what's his name? I forgot. Sanjay Dutt. There we go. Yeah. But Mark Briscoe ain't happy with Jay Lethal either because he's tired of it. He's tired of going back and forth. So we'll see where the tide is turned. But I got FTR winning, walking out tag team champions, still retaining. It's about the gist of that. Wardlow defending his TNT title against Christian Cage in a ladder match. Let me explain to you about this TNT championship. For the last 6 months, it has changed hands 6 times. I just want to put that out there. Like, come on, bro. 6 times. Because it has gone like... I'm trying to remember who Wardlow beat the first time to become champion. Who did he beat? Who did he beat to become champion? I feel like it's on top of that. Was it Scorpio Sky? I think it was Scorpio. Was it Scorpio Sky? I don't remember who he beat. I don't remember who Wardlow beat for that title. But I know it was Wardlow. Then Samoa Joe won it at Full Gear. Then Darby Allin won it from him. Then Samoa Joe won it back. Then Wardlow won it back. Then Powerhouse Hobbs won it. then Wardlow won it back. Right? Yeah. That's literally exactly how it went. And I think that's 7 instead of 6, which it makes it worse. In the last 6 months, we've had 7 different types of title reigns. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's 6 or 7. I don't know, but it's too many at that point. So this is what got me sitting here thinking Christian Cage could literally walk out TNT champion, because it's like they just been hot potatoing this TNT championship for so long that it's like, man, can Christian Cage walk out champion? You know what? I'm gonna go against my better judgment. I got Wardlow retaining. I don't know how he's gonna do it in a match he's only been in, I think, once. Versus a man who made a career out of this match. So only time will tell how that's gonna go. But hey, I got Christian Cage. I got Wardlow winning. Wouldn't be surprised if Christian Cage wins, though. I can tell you, I wouldn't be surprised, but I got Wardlow retaining. Am I down to the final 3? Hold on, let me fact check. Am I down to the final 3? I am. I'm down to the final 3. The Ocho, Le Champion, Chris Jericho versus Adam Cole, baby. Unsanctioned match. Now, I don't want to talk about this match without talking about what the hell I saw on Dynamite. Because, man, listen. Here I am sitting here thinking, okay, here comes Kyle O'Reilly. Here comes Bobby Fish. Okay, boom, we about to have the Undisputed Era on AEW, right? That's exactly what I'm sitting here thinking. I'm like, okay, fine. Okay, this is, I guess this is what we wanted, right? This is what we wanted. He says, Adam Cole says, I got somebody in my corner. He's from Vegas. Immediately from there, I was thinking in my head, I'm like, who the hell is... I automatically thought Mike Tyson. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm thinking Mike Tyson turns his back on Chris Jericho. I'm like, okay, fuck you. Okay, you got Mike Tyson. Even though I don't know if Mike Tyson lives in Vegas, but I don't know. But Mike Tyson was like the first person that came to my head. Then, Adam Cole goes on the mic and says, suicidal, genocidal, homicidal. I'm like, nah, get the hell out of here. like it's not him. Like, it's not him. The music starts playing. Hey, here he come. Adam Cole has enlisted Sabu's help. Sabu. You couldn't sit here and tell me nothing. Ain't nobody saw this go. I said Sabu. I can't tell you the last time I saw Sabu. It's been about a decade and a half, maybe 20 years at this point. Since the last time I saw Sabu. No, it has not been in 20 years. It has not even close. Jesus, not even close. But it's been a decade and a half since I've seen Sabu. Sabu looks good. Sabu looks the same. Yo, Sabu has not aged at all. Sabu has not aged at all. He still looks like he don't give a damn about nothing. He just wants to hurt somebody. And that's pretty much what he did. Adam Cole tossed him a chair immediately. Boom, just threw it right in Daniel Garcia's face. No, not Daniel Garcia's face. I think that was Daddy Magic's face. Yo, I was already interested in this match because I like these two. I like Adam Cole, and you already know I'm a fan of Chris Jericho. But the fact that Sabu's involved in this, I gotta see what's about to happen. I gotta see what's gonna happen. This is gonna be one of them ones. Now, who wins? I think it's more beneficial for Adam Cole to win because he could be next in line for a title shot for the AEW World title. But then again, Jericho doesn't lose that many matches. Like, he's only lost multiple times to certain people. On top of that, Jericho doesn't lose back-to-back. It's a rarity. I think last time he lost back-to-back was Ricky Starks. I think, did he lose twice to Ricky Starks? No, actually, he may be Ricky Starks. No, it might have been 1-1. So I don't think he lost to Ricky Starks twice. But I don't know. But I got Adam Cole winning only because it benefits him more. Yeah, I got Adam Cole winning. Benefits him more. Should be a solid match. Can't wait to see that. Anarchy in the Arena match. The Elite versus the BCC, I'm sorry. BCC. I said the BBC. BCC. The Elite consists of Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, and Hangman Adam Page. One-eye patched Hangman Adam Page versus Jon Moxley, Wheeler Yuta, the ROH World Champion, Claudio Castagnoli, and Bryan Danielson. This is Bryan Danielson's first match since the 60-man Iron Man match at Revolution, so he hasn't wrestled in a while. So he should be good. I believe this is Hangman. I think this is Hangman's first match. Is this Hangman's first match since the death match? It might be. So I don't think Hangman and Danielson have wrestled since Revolution. So this has to be interesting. Last year's Anarchy in the Arena match was pretty wild. It's pretty wild. And it involved the Blackpool Combat Club as well. But they faced the Jericho Appreciation Society. The Jericho Appreciation Society did win. So the Blackpool Combat Club, I don't like their chances in this match. But who knows? But last year was pretty wild. That match was pretty all over the place. So I can only imagine what this year's is going to be. But I want to say the Elite get the dub. But at this point in time, I'm not sure. The Elite... No, they didn't. I'm sorry. No, they didn't. I was thinking the Stadium Stampede match. I was like, oh well, the Elite are 1-0 in this match. No, they're not. That was the Stadium Stampede match. This is a whole different. Well, I mean, it's pretty much the same. The only difference is they're just gonna be in the arena. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be all over the place. I'm full blown guessing. And Moxley talking about this is gonna be a bloody affair. So I'm thinking everybody gonna be bleeding. Like everybody just gonna be bleeding. Like you already know Moxley gonna be bleeding in the first 2 minutes of the match. You already know what Moxley is. Moxley is a certified blood donor at this point. Like he just gives all his blood away. He got to. Like he gotta be weak every single time he steps back into the curtain. I promise you. But I got the Elite winning. I got the Elite walking out winners. This should be a hell of a match. It might end the show. Or this match might. The main event, the end all be all, the AEW World Title on the line. Fatal four-way pillars match with all 4 pillars of AEW. You got Darby Allin. You got Jack Perry. You got Sammy Guevara. And you got MJF. When MJF stepped onto the mic today's Friday, so I watched it yesterday, but today's Friday. So when MJF stepped on the mic on Wednesday, he stated that when these 4 men came on the scene, you didn't really know who they were. I was one of them. I did not know who either of these men were, but over the last couple of years, they have raised their stocks. They've had hella great matches, as well as they beat great names to get to where they are, if you think about it. You got Darby Allin with people on his resume as Samoa Joe. He got Matt Hardy on his resume. He got who was Darby Allin beat? I think about Samoa Joe's probably the one that comes to my mind off the top. But anybody else, I'm not sure. You know, has he beaten really big names? I don't think he's beaten really big names. Samoa Joe and Matt Hardy like the 2 biggest names I think he's really beaten. I know he's beaten other people, obviously, but everybody else, I'm not sure. But yeah, those are 2 names coming. Darby Allin. You got Sammy Guevara, who beat Cody Rhodes before Cody Rhodes left. He got Cody Rhodes on his resume. He beat Darby Allin, I believe. He beat Jack Perry. Those are the other names that come to my mind. Yeah, those are probably the other names that come to my mind. But yeah, you got Jack Perry, who at this point is still getting rolling in his singles career. He did beat Christian Cage, so that's probably the biggest name he's beaten. And of course, MJF, who got CM Punk on his resume. He's got Jon Moxley. He's got Bryan Danielson. He's got Darby Allin on his resume. He's got... Who else he got? Those are like the biggest names that he's got on his resume. So all four men have done their due diligence to boost their careers to where they are now. Now they're known. Now their stocks are up. You already know what it is. I got MJF winning. Do I have a surprise in this match? Not really, but I got MJF winning. Probably not in the most cleanest way. Obviously, it's MJF. Has he ever won clean? Let's be factual. You know what I'm saying? I got MJF winning, retaining, but it should be one hell of a match. It definitely should be a crazy match. It's a multi-man match. You know, I'm not going to really. I'm gonna try to put as the best points as I can. You already know how I do. But yeah, AEW Double or Nothing is this Sunday. Well, of course, I'm always off Sunday, so you know I'm gonna be home for it. But I will be watching Battleground first, and I will do my review then. And then from there, I'll watch Double or Nothing. My review, which would be a whole, because I'm not doing 10 videos. I'm not doing 10 videos. I'm sorry. As a whole, probably be like 1 or 2 in the morning, depending on how things go. But yeah, and that's about it. So until next time. So it's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love, support as always. We got Night of the Champions tomorrow. I will be home for it. You'll get my review then. Sunday Battleground, as I just said, you'll get my review then. And Double or Nothing Sunday, you'll get my review then. Yeah. So until next time, peace, love, 100. Yeah.